Example number 2, identifying a sample. So there's several types of samples. There's something called a convenience sample, which is where you choose individuals from the population who are easy to find or talk to. So if you've got easy access to a part of your population, then that's called a convenience sample. A voluntary response sample is when you invite the entire population to participate, but not everybody does. Just the volunteers that choose to participate actually participate. So it's not going to be the entire population, it will still be a sample at that point. Or it can be a random sample. You can choose a specific number of individuals out of the entire population. Random means that each individual has an equal chance of being chosen. You can use data from a random sample to make predictions about the population. Within the concept of a random sample, there are actually two more specific types of samples. One is called a stratified sample. So first, you can divide the population into different groups, then choose the same number or same percent of members from each group. The other possibility is a systematic sample, where you choose individuals at fixed intervals, such as every 5th person from an ordered list of the whole population. So there's a couple of different strategies on how you can pick from a random group. For each situation below, describe how you would choose the sample. What type of sample would work best? A teacher wants to get feedback about a school dance from her class of 30 students. She plans to ask 5 students. The teacher could put all the students' names in a hat and choose 5 of them out. This would be considered random. It would be a random sample. Let's have another situation here. A company wants to see if its 3,000 employees would use a fitness center. It plans to survey 300 employees. So the company plans to survey 300 out of 3,000 employees. It could survey every 10th person on a list of employees. 300 is 10% of 3,000. So that's 10% of it. So surveying every 10th person on a list of employees, that would be a systematic sample. So you could have a list of all your employees alphabetically and just take every 10th one. So that would be one approach to get 300 surveys completed out of the population. C. A company is deciding whether to open a new store in Camrose, Alberta. The company surveys people in Camrose and 3 nearby towns. The table shows the population of each location. So Camrose, 16,000, Bashaw, 825, Tofield, 1876, and Daysland, 876. The company could survey 25% of the population in each town, and that would be considered a stratified sample. The population is split into different groups, and then you take the same percentage from each group. So we can take 25% from Camrose, 25% from Bashaw, another 25% from Tofield, and then another 25% from Daysland. And then that would give you a stratified sample. A company mails a survey to all adults in a town. Everyone is asked to mail their responses back. So at this point, customers in their world randomly receive a survey. They may or may not do it. So since every adult is invited to participate in the survey, this is a voluntary response. Key word here, I think, is invited. If you see that word, it gives the people an opportunity not to participate. So only those that are interested will respond. So that's the voluntary response sample. Part E, a restaurant owner wants to know his customer's favorite pizza topping. He surveys every customer who orders pizza between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Is this random? No. No. Does every customer have a chance of being surveyed? Well, yes. for every customer that's in that time slot. This is actually considered a convenience sample. It's only the customers who ordered pizza between these times are surveyed. It's convenient to take a 5-hour window, do the survey, and be done with it. So that's just convenient. Now, another show you know. Please go ahead and get started.